Hello there. In this video, I'll show you how to drive a Tesla Model 3 using a Standard Range Plus from 2021 as the example. I'll show you how to unlock the car, start it, select the gears and so on. And the first thing to bear in mind is that there's no traditional key, which means all of these things are useless. Welcome to CarSpyTV. Right, the Model 3 has this plastic card that lets us access and start it rather than a traditional key. To unlock the car, briefly hold the card here on the driver's side B pillar. Specifically aim for this area here immediately below the camera. So let's have a go, and as we do this, the mirrors will unfold, the indicators will flash, and we'll hear a funny noise. Just like that, and such things confirm the car is now unlocked. As for the door handle, we can't just grab it because it sits flush with the bodywork for aerodynamic efficiency. So simply push it in here at the fat end and hold it and then pull from here. As for locking the car, simply close the doors, the boot and the frunk and then tap the card on the pillar again. Alternatively, you can install the Tesla app on your mobile phone. Then the car can automatically unlock when you approach it and automatically lock when you walk away. As for starting the car, there's no button as such, but there are two ways to do it. Option 1 is to grab the card, then pop it down here just behind these cup holders, but it only needs to stay there for a moment and then you can pop it wherever you fancy, over here, perhaps back in your pocket or even in the glove box. Option 2 is to have your mobile phone, which is running the Tesla app within the car, and then it will fire up just fine as well. So take your pick, card or phone. Next, press and hold the brake pedal. We now need to put the car in gear, and we do that via this wand on the right side of the steering wheel. To select drive to move the car forwards, move the wand all the way down as far as it goes, like that. To select reverse, move the wand all the way up as far as it goes, like so. And of course we have neutral in the middle. So to get to neutral from reverse, which is where we are now, simply move the wand down a little bit, like so. In contrast, if we were in drive, as we are now, all we do is move the wand up a little bit to get to neutral. Furthermore, the screen confirms what gear you're in here in the top right hand corner. So it's now saying we're in drive, and we can tell because that's the darkest letter. There in contrast is neutral, and that is reverse. And when you're in either drive or reverse, simply come off the brakes, press the accelerator, and the car behaves like a typical automatic. There we go. Back nice and gently. Once you've reached your destination and parked, go back to the wand on the right side of the steering wheel, then press this button on the end, like so. That takes the car out of gear and puts on the parking brake. At this point you may be thinking, how do I turn the car off? Well, you don't. You just get out, walk away, and it sorts itself out. Right. Let's summarise a few more of the car's more basic controls. The wand on the left of the steering wheel controls the indicators, so it's up for right and down for left. The button on the end here gives us a single sweep of the windscreen wipers. There we are, handy if there's some debris. Now if we pull the one towards us like so, that flashes the main beam if necessary, and of course if we push the one forward like so, that leaves the main beam permanently on. As for opening the car's door to get out, well, there's no traditional handle. Instead, we have to press this button here. Hello, Vauxhall Corsa. As for adjusting the seat so you're comfortable, we do that via these controls here. Now, would you like to know how to adjust the mirrors? Well, it's predominantly done via the big screen. Now, your car may have slightly different software to this one, who knows? But for this example, we select controls here top left, which we're already on. We then move to the mirrors menu, like so. Here we can select either the right mirror or the left mirror, whichever needs adjusting, and then we move it up, down, left or right via this thing here on the steering wheel. Actually, countless features in this car operate via that screen, for better or worse, so I suggest you take a few minutes to familiarise yourself with the basics. It's not difficult. If you can work a smartphone, you can certainly work that. And that's the basics of how to operate a Tesla Model 3 of this era. So if you now buy one, borrow one or rent one, you know enough to get it down the road. Anyway, before you go, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV. That makes it easier to find my other content. Can you also please do me a favour and click like on this video, and I'll see you next time. Do you fancy one of these?